Hey there, welcome to the channel. My name is James, and here at 20th and 21st Movies, we are about all things cinema. All right, as I sit here recording this, we are still in the first week of the July 2024 Barnes& Noble 50% off Criterion Collection sale, and I wanted to come on here and share with you the first titles that I picked up in this sale. So I went to a couple of different locations to pick up these titles, and these are some titles that I've definitely had on my list for some time ever since they were first announced, and I'm happy to finally get my hands on them. Now, Barnes& Noble does this 50% off Criterion Collection sale typically twice a year in the month of July and November, so it's a great time to pick up those Criterion Collection titles that have been on your wish list. I'm doing the same thing, and in this video, I'm going to share with you 7 titles that I've picked up in this first run through the Barnes & Noble 50% off Criterion Collection sale. And I'm very much looking forward to hearing what you think about these titles. So on the other side of this, we'll get into it. Let's do this. All right, let's go through the titles that I picked up in this first run, this sort of first pass through, if you would, of the Barnes & Noble sale. So these are mostly newer titles, which is sort of where I'm at in my collecting career with Criterion. I've collected most of the back titles of the older titles in their catalog that I want to pick up. And so now it's a matter of just keeping up with some of the newer releases that I'm interested in picking up, and that's reflected in what you're going to see here, as well as a couple of 4K upgrades. So I'm pretty selective about which titles I upgrade to 4K, and these are a couple of titles that I'm very happy that I made that move. So let's get into it. This first title here is Spine number 1210. It is All the Beauty and the Bloodshed. So this is a title that definitely speaks to me. It has a really interesting cover. This just came out very recently. It's Spine 1210 in the Criterion Collection, and it basically deals with the opioid crisis. It's a new film from 2022. It's in color, of course, and it's on Blu-ray. And I'm just fascinated to see this film. It's by Laura Poitras with Nan Golden in it, and it's in New York City. It deals with the opioid crisis, and I'm super fascinated to check it out. It's like a documentary type film, so I'm in. Another title is a courtroom type drama, I was really blown away by Anatomy of a Fall. I did a review of that recently on this channel. Just a fantastic French film. It got a lot of Oscar, buzz this past season, and just a phenomenal film starring Sandra Hüller. And this is another courtroom drama that takes place in Saint Omer, France. A film by Alice Diop that I'm looking forward to is called Saint Omer. And this is Spine 1212 in the Criterion Collection. It's 123 minutes. This is also a film from 2022. So got a couple of films here that are contemporary films, so very nice. Criterion's into important classic and contemporary films, and these two are some contemporary films that I'm looking forward to checking out. I've never seen either one of them, so I'm really excited to check these films out. And then another film that I actually popped in the player the other night and really enjoyed. This is a film that stars Joaquin Phoenix as well as Lily Taylor's Nancy Savoca film. I'll probably be doing a review on this channel of Dogfight. This is a film from 1991, so it's right around 33 years old. It's 93 minutes. It's in color. Spine number 1216 in the Criterion Collection. Of course, it stars the late Joaquin Phoenix, the brother of, Did I say Joaquin Phoenix stars in this? River Phoenix stars in this. River Phoenix, the brother of Joaquin Phoenix, who is playing in the Joker movies. Yeah, this is River Phoenix, who, of course, unfortunately passed away, a couple of years after this movie came out in 91. He passed away in 1993. Very unfortunately, a very premature death. His brother, Joaquin Phoenix, of course, stars in the Joker films, and the Joker sequel comes out later this year with, I think, Lady Gaga. Joker Adieu, or whatever it's called. So be on the lookout for that. This next film is a film that definitely speaks to me. It's from Stars Ninon Sevilla. It's directed by Emilio Fernandez. It is Spine 1222. It is Victimas del Pecado, or in English, Victims of Sin. So this is an older film from 1951. It's got a new 4K digital restoration. It's in black and white. It's in Spanish. So this is a treasure of Mexico's cinematic golden age. It's a deliriously plotted blend of gritty crime film, heart-tugging maternal melodrama, and mambo musical. Dazzling showcase for iconic star Ninon Sevilla. So I have not seen this film yet. I'm very fascinated to check it out, but check out the interior here. Isn't that cool? Nice. Nice stuff. So yeah, this comes in at around 84 minutes, so not going to hold me long. And I'm just fascinated to check out this title. Apparently, I've heard good things about this restoration and this picture quality. So it's a 1951 film that's been restored. Very classic film. So I am super excited to check that one out. That's Spine number 1222, Victims of Sin. Now I've got a couple of 4K upgrades that I've done of titles, one of which I'm going to be reviewing on this channel. And this other one here, Days of Heaven, I got this on 4K, the Terrence Malick film. So when I first, it's interesting that this is a title that when I first watched it, it didn't really click with me. But then I recently rewatched Days of Heaven, and it's definitely growing on me. And I'm definitely gonna grow to love this film the more I see it, because it is an absolutely stunningly beautiful film. The story is absolutely fantastic. I don't think I was in a good headspace when I first saw this film, but it's Spine 409. It's now out on 4K Ultra HD, and I am happy to have this upgrade in my collection on 4K. Days of Heaven from Terrence Malick. David Lynch's Blue Velvet, Spine 977, is the other 4K upgrade. This is a title that I will be doing a review on this channel and comparing it to the Blu-ray edition that came out using the same 4K digital restoration. So is it much of a visual upgrade over the Blu-ray? Stay tuned. But yeah, I'm doing a review of Blue Velvet, the David Lynch film. Fantastic film. It stars Kyle MacLachlan, Laura Dern, Isabella Rossellini. Just a fantastic, fantastic cast. Dennis Hopper plays an absolute psychopath in this movie. Just a fantastic, fantastic film. Also has Dean Stockwell in it. So really good movie. So these are the first 6 titles that I picked up. As I'm dropping one. Good night. I'm so clumsy sometimes. But these are the first 6 titles I picked up in the sale on June the 28th at one Barnes & Noble location. And then yesterday, as of the time I'm recording this video on July the 2nd, I had a chance to saunter over to another location to pick up a title that just came out that I will do an unwrapping right now on this video. And that is an unwrapping of Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. So this title just came out, hot off the presses. And I am going to unwrap this bad boy right now. This is a film by Sam Peckinpah from 1973. And it's just a film that I've not seen yet, but I'm very fascinated to check this film out. It stars James Coburn and Chris Christopherson. It's by Sam Peckinpah. This is the second entry of a Peckinpah film in the Criterion collection, following up from a title that came out a number of years ago that I highly recommend in this sale. This is another sale recommendation. Straw Dogs from Sam Peckinpah, starring Dustin Hoffman, as well as Susan George, who plays his wife in this movie. This is a pretty intense film. This is probably his most controversial film. It's a thriller. It got a remake, but this is the original from Sam Peckinpah. There are some parts of this film that are a little tough to watch, that may be a bit disturbing. But this is a powerful film that I recommend if you're a fan of Dustin Hoffman, if you like Sam Peckinpah, if you like a nice thriller, an intense film. This is definitely potentially going to be up your alley. But this is Spine 182 in the collection. This is a nice Blu-ray, excellent Blu-ray, in fact. And now Sam Peckinpah comes back in the collection again with Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. So I'm going to take this wonderful pampered chef instrument here, and I'm going to do a little slit right here. Gentle slit right here. This is very, very professional here. Not. I'm going to take this plastic off. And we're going to see, this is spine 1224 in the Criterion collection, by the way. We're going to see what this is all about. 4K Ultra HD. You get the 50th anniversary release, you get the original theatrical release, and you get the final preview cut. And yes, this is from 1973. So this is what it looks like without the wrapping on it. Here's the spine, Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. Here's the other side. So yeah, really nice stuff. And this is the back. And you can see the special features there. Let's go ahead and open up this nice, rich digipack. As you sort of open it up here, you see this digipack here presentation. Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. James Coburn on one side, Chris Christopherson on the other side. I'll show you the box here. Of course, the box is no art on the inside there. But as you open it up, this is what's on the inside. You have this disc that just fell out. One disc fell out. But you have this booklet here, which I'll get back to. Now, the disc that fell out is the Blu-ray of the 50th anniversary. So we get two. So in this set, you get 2 4K discs and 2 Blu-ray discs that have all 3 of the films, which is nice. Another disc came out. Okay, that's not cool. So yeah, so this is the discs securely placed back in here. So yeah, very nice. Let's take a look at the art on the inside without the discs in there, since the discs wanted to come out. Let's just take a look at this art on the inside that you get. Check that out. Nice. That's a little bit of an unwrapping there of this nice set. This is the booklet that you get, not booklet, but fold out, which looks pretty neat. And you get an essay by Renegade's Requiem by Steve Erickson. Cool. So I plan to do a review of this title on this channel. This is Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I'm really looking forward to checking out this film from the Criterion collection in the various cuts, and just coming on here and, you know, sharing my thoughts on it and telling you what I think about it. But yeah, these are the titles that I picked up in these 7 titles: Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, Blue Velvet, Days of Heaven, Victims of Sin, Dogfight, Saint Omer, and All the Beauty and the Bloodshed. Let me know what you think of these titles in the comment section below, and let me know what titles you picked up in this initial run of the Barnes & Noble sale, and what titles you are most looking forward to picking up. Let me know all that in the comment section below, and as always, thanks for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time at the movies. Hope you have a happy 4th of July, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.